Rategenie's rental page contains a wealth of information about your rental's booking performance, as well as market data for the region, including any local events that can impact nightly pricing. You can also update your rental location easily. The Rentals page in Rategenie allows you to quickly compare the performance and pricing in your calendar to the pricing and the performance of similar rentals in the same region. Quickly assess your rate settings to make sure that all your rentals have the correct pricing set. Review the rental metrics and market data to determine if your price points and booking performance are competitive with local rental operations. From your rates page, navigate to Rentals to the far left. Here you can see all of the rentals in your inventory, as well as any rental rate settings that might have been saved. You can filter by rental tags, location, rentals, and strategies. You can toggle the sync on or off for any rental easily by clicking on the sync button in the table. Clicking on the row in the table opens the rental overlay. Here you can immediately compare your average daily pricing to the average daily rate in your region. You can also compare your occupancy to the neighborhoods. The rate map will show you how competitive your rates are for the different calendar dates. Click on the Metrics tab to view more detailed performance analytics for your rental. You will see all of your rental's metrics provided to you in simple graphical form, with useful tooltips to provide greater detail for each plot point. Next, let's move on to Market Data. Your Market Data tab will allow you to view market data for your area, provided by our market-leading data partners. Now you have access to the same advanced metrics and data tools that the enterprise-level users use, a feature that would normally require a separate subscription. This takes the guesswork out of setting your rates, as you can now see which price points and tiers the competition is using. Next, let's move on to the Events tab. The Events tab will allow you to see all the local events near your rental location that can impact your nightly pricing. Depending on how you have your event rule configured, you can specify only certain event types to impact your pricing. Next, let's move on to Weather Forecast. The Weather Forecast tab will allow you to see the forecast for the next couple of weeks in the area for your rental. You can also see the forecast for markets of surrounding areas by updating the location. Next, your rate mappings. The Mapping tab will allow you to view and edit your rate mappings for your rental. Clicking on Add Mapping will allow you to create a new rate mapping. Next, let's go to Strategy. The Strategies tab will allow you to view the assigned rate strategy. Only one strategy can be assigned to the rental at a time. If no strategy is assigned to the rental, then the default rate strategy in the account will be used to generate rates in the calendar. And finally, let's take a look at your Settings tab. The first thing you'll see is your Alternate Location tab. Make sure the tab is turned off if you want to use alternate GPS to get market data for your rental, without having to make a permanent change to the rental address that appears in the guest portals or invoices. The icon next to address is where you can click to change your rental's address. Simply search for your new rental location, then click the Save button for the changes to take effect. And that's it. Managing all aspects of your rental is just one of the many exciting features with Rategenie.